Today we're going to talk about a very important topic, that is difference between xylem and phloem. तो अभी हम यहाँ पे बात करेंगे difference between xylem and phloem के बारे में. Okay, so let's start with that and secure your 2 marks differentiation. Okay, so start करते हैं. The moment I say xylem and phloem, okay, xylem here will be the phloem. So where they found actually? Okay, so before that I just give the small introductory part. When I talk about the xylem and the phloem, these are the plant tissue. Which plant tissue was this? The plant tissues are this xylem and phloem are called as a permanent complex tissue. So why not it's called the simple tissues? Because in case of simple tissues, a same type of cells should be there. But in case of xylem and phloem, there are different components are there. Okay. In case of phloem parenchyma is there, fibers are there. In case of xylem, tracheates are there. Okay. So this is going to talk about. Xylem is totally made up of the mostly the dead cell. Phloem is made up of the live cell. So let's talk about the first thing. Let's talk about the first function. Okay. What is the function of xylem? To carry out the water. From where to where? So what is actually xylem? Xylem is a vascular. Yes, we have to talk as a vascular. Both are the vascular. Okay, vascular. That's why xylem and phloem are called as a vascular bundle. Okay, so xylem is a vascular tissue which which carries water from where to where? Yes, from root to the shoot part. Very good. And in case of phloem, it's a vascular tissue. Okay, VT, I'm just giving the short form. Vascular tissue is going to carry the prepare food. Which prepare food? Yes, in a plant, the leaf is called as kitchen of a. Yes, the photosynthesis is going to occur. So it's a carry a prepare food from leaf to various plant part. Okay, plant parts. So this is actually the function of xylem and phloem, just we have disclosed. Now, in case of type, what type of cell is this? Okay, I just mentioned the type of cell in case of xylem is totally the dead cell because it has to be performed the water conduction. So the dead tissues are required. But in case of phloem, the type is living cells because they have to prepare food. No, already prepared food is there. They just have to transfer from to leaves to different various parts. So energy should be required. So phloem is a what? Living cells. Very good. So we are moving. What's the third point? That is location. Now, where is the location of the xylem and phloem? The moment I call as a vascular bundle, when you talk about the plant, same. At the center, there is mostly the xylem will be finding out. And at the periphery, the phloem is going to found. So at the center, what is that? Xylem. At the periphery, who is present at the periphery of this stem? That is your phloem. Yes. Okay. So the center of. So where the location? Okay, I have to write in this pane. The location is where? The location of xylem. It is the center of vascular bundle. Center of vascular bundle. And here they found in a periphery. Periphery. What is periphery? This is periphery. Periphery of vascular bundle. Exactly correct. Now it's periphery जैसे कि हेराफेरी होगी यहाँ पे. चल, let's go further. Now, what is the point? Function, type, location. Now, structural composition. What are the structural composition? Sir, you told me that xylem is dead one. So definitely the structure includes the dead thing. And we have studied, okay, we have already studied if there is a lignin present in the cell, mostly they are called a lignified cell and they mostly are what? Sclerenchymatous cell. Exactly correct. Those are considered as the dead one, right? So the lignin and cellulose will be present over here. Lignin and cellulose. Okay, so here is a cellulose in case of xylem. In case of phloem, what will be there? In case of phloem, A very simple one is called as a phloem sap. A sap wood, yeah, we kind of that. Phloem sap means include parenchyma, then fibers, everything is there in a phloem sap. Okay, because that is a living cell. So we have just talked about the structure. Now, oh, is this structure? Yeah, lignin and cellulose is found in a xylem. Phloems are found in a phloem. Is it correct? Okay. Now, tell me one thing. Phloems are cellular composition. Yeah, in case of structure, we actually talking this cellular. Yes, cellular composition. We just talk about cellular. What is there present, right? Cellular composition. Instead of structure, let's write this because lignin and cellulose, these are the substance found in that. Right now, let's talk about the structural composition. Structural composition. That is very important over here. So I'm writing it below. Okay, in case of xylem, xylem fibers, vessels, and tracheates. See, xylem is found like this structure. Okay, xylem is found like which structure? This tracheates like structures are there, so water can be moved forward. Very good. So in structural composition, what should I write in a case of xylem? Xylem fibers. What should I write? Definitely, I'm going to write what? Xylem fibers. Then your tracheates. Okay, tracheates structure is like this one. Okay, they are helpful in the case of formation of the xylem. A dead series of the cell will be there, and definitely the vessels will be there. What should I write in the phloem part? Now tell me one thing. What should I write? My dear students, tell me what should I write in phloem parts? Phloem vessels, yes, sieve tubes, sieve cells, phloem parenchyma, and companion cells. Okay, we're going to study about that already in the last session. That what is that? So we are just talking about the difference. So what is that in phloem vessels? Yes, here will be the phloem vessels, then companion cells help as fibers for you. Then sieve tubes will be found, sieve cell will be found. So what is the sieve cells and sieve? Can you just explain me? Yes, I will explain. In case of phloem, structure is this we have studied, and the perforator system is there. These are the sieve tubes is going to talk about. We're going to talk about that. Now the support. Now tell me one thing. In case of xylem and the phloem, in case of xylem and the phloem, what going to happen over here? Xylem mostly made up of the dead one. Exactly correct. And the phloem mostly made up of the living cell. So if suppose who is going to provide the support? Definitely the xylem. Why? Which one? Because it forms a bulk of the plants. It's present in the middle part and the periphery phloem is present, which is not that much good to give the mechanical support. So who is providing actually mechanical support? Xylem. How are we going to write it? It forms, in case of xylem, the xylem forms the bulk of the parts and they provide the mechanical support. And in case of phloem, it's a small part. You can see that a small parts of the plants and do not provide any mechanical support. So in case of who is providing the mechanical support. So support, which kind of support is going to provide by Xylem? Mechanical support. Why it's going to mechanical support provided provision will be there? Tell me fast. Yes, because it's from the middle part. It is do not provide any mechanical support. So here we actually complete the difference between the xylem and the phloem. Let's recap quickly. When you talk about the vascular bundle, yes, vascular bundle is a composition of xylem and phloem. And when you talk about the xylem and phloem individually, just write vascular tissue. Vascular tissue which carries the water from root to shoot is xylem. Prepared food is from leaf to the various plant body is case of phloem. Xylem is mostly dead, that's why it's going to provide a mechanical support. Phloem is a living cell and they from periphery or small part is there, so they do not provide any mechanical support. Location of xylem, just we talk about at the center, it's a periphery. Now tell me one thing, the xylems are dead one. So they be majority made up of kisse bane rahenge, lignin and cellulose will be there. And the phloem is made up of phloem sap. And structure composition, xylem fibers, tracheates, vessels are found in case of xylem. In case of phloem, phloem vessels, companion cells, U-tubes, and sieve cells are going to found. One more point we have just missed in the case of that, phloem parenchyma is also there. Phloem parenchyma, and this is the living cells are there. So here we completion with the xylem and phloem differentiation. I hope you understood that very well. Okay, so once you revise this, definitely आपके लिए sufficient है to write, and I already had discussed some point. So here I'm taking your leave. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care.